Back of the bus. Top to bottom, left to right, starting with our clearance lights. They're all the right color. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing, and they are working. Our 8-way lights are all the right color. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing. Our reds are currently working. I can go in and show you that the ambers work by shutting the door and hitting the start button. My school bus and emergency exit decals are properly there, properly marked. They're secured to the bus, completely legible. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing. We have all of our windows and our seals on the bus. Again, touching them all. They're all secure. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing. And they're all in good shape. We have our hazard lights right now that are on. They're the right color. They're secured to the bus. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing. My daytime running lights are on. They're secured to the bus. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing. They're the right color. These are also, all 4 of these are my brake lights. I can go in and push the brakes and show you that those work if you'd like me to. I can also show you that my turn signals work if you'd like me to, turning on my right and left. And at the same time, I'd show you that my backup lights work by putting it in reverse. But right now they're secured to the bus. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing, and they are the right color. I have my red reflective stickers on the back of the bus. They're secure. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing. Then we have our tag lights. We don't have a tag, but you need to make sure that they're secure. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing. They're the right color, and they work. On the door itself, we want to check the hinges and make sure they're secure. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing. All the nuts and bolts are secure. When we open the door, you need to make sure that it opens and that the alarm goes off. So when we turn this handle, you'll hear the audible alarm, and then we need to make sure that it locks in the open position. It's a little loud. And it does lock. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look down the belly of the bus, and we're going to make sure that the floor is clear. There's no tripping hazards. There's no intruders in the bus. And we also want to look as far as we can see. The seats all look like they're secured to the floor. And then you just push the door back, and that releases your lock. The alarm goes off, and the door is secure. Then we're going to check our bumpers and our tow hooks again, making sure they're all secured to the bus. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing. Underneath the bus, again, we're checking to make sure that we don't have any leaks. There's no lines or hoses hanging underneath. Here you can see the differential really well up between those rear duals. We're going to make sure it's secured to the bus. It's not cracked, damaged, or missing. It's not leaking. All the nuts and bolts are tight. We can check our frame and our cross members from back here. Our exhaust and our drive line are kind of hidden behind the differential, but if you don't talk about them because you didn't go down the side of the bus, make sure you cover those back here. Also, you can see in between the duals on the ground, so you can actually see that there's daylight between the duals, showing that your bud spacers are working properly. And you can see your mud flaps as well as your fuel tank. And then the last thing that we need to make sure is that from the back, if we didn't cover it on the front, it's just a good idea to do it again, making sure that the bus isn't leaning one way or another. So before you leave the back, check your 3 L's. Your leaks underneath, your leaning, and your lights. And we've covered all that, and we'll go down the other side.